What's happening, Facebook? As usual, want to make sure everybody is safe. Want to make sure everybody is taking care of one another. Very important, obviously. So I wanted to jump on tonight because I've been really reading a lot. Been reading some really good books. Really using this time to learn and grow. Hey, Jill, what's happening? Using this time to really look at other things, reading, listening to podcasts, watching videos. And it was interesting because someone had posed the question, what is success? And so I posed the question, is success? Hey, Robbie. So it's, what's interesting to me is that everybody defines success in their own way. They truly do. How are you, Jill? They define success in their own way. And what we have to understand is that as humans, hey, Laura, as human beings, I want you to think about people who are successful. They consider success money, big house, cars, but are they truly happy? Are they happy inside? Or are they only happy on the outside? Because I know people who don't have those things. Hey, Ken, and they're the happiest people in the world. They don't have the fancy cars, they don't have lots of money, but they're happy. So what is success to them, and what is the difference? And the only conclusion I can come to is that, we know that a lot of wealthy people commit suicide, a lot of successful people end up doing the wrong thing, whether they become complacent or bored. I don't know the answer to that, but I know that success is something that we must define for ourselves. My pleasure, Robbie. So I started thinking about, and I started Googling, and I started looking at, what are the human needs? What are the true human needs? And there was so much that I had to go and I had to really pick and choose what I found significant in the people that I've coached and that I've had conversations with. And the first one was interesting. The first one that came to my mind. Hey, Howard, how are you? Alyssa, Babam. The first one that came to my mind is that people need certainty. They need to be certain that the job they have, they're still going to have. They need to be certain that they're going to be healthy. They need to be certain that their spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever it may be, is not going to leave them. They need that certainty. Hey, Andrew. And that certainty is something, maybe it comes from, I don't know where it comes from, but it's really hard to dissect because there truly is no certainty. And that was the second one I came up with that I saw. And I saw it, and I was going through different things. And, I guess in a funny way, what's happening, Andrew, I think in a funny way, the second one is really unique. And the second human need is uncertainty. Now, it sounds quite ironic, but at the same time, if you think about it, we need variety. We need spice in our life. We need to have the ability to see things, I just guess, so differently. And hey, how are you? I'm just doing a Facebook. I'm just doing a Facebook Live, man. I can't be interrupted. I'm sorry. Okay, peace. My friend there, I guess he wanted to interrupt me, but now I feel bad because I don't know where he's going now. But the uncertainty. Hey, Chris, how are you? Hey, Peter. So the uncertainty, which is the flip side of certainty, makes people feel exhilarated. It gives them a sense of surprise, or they're not sure, or wonderment, or maybe even going out into nature and seeing, just being uncertain of what is going to happen. But at the same time, people don't want to be uncertain about the future. They want to be certain about that. So I see those needs as being so uncorrelated. And they really have nothing to do with each other. But it was really fascinating to me. And how you doing, guys? We got a lot of people out tonight. It's a very muggy night here in Orlando. The third thing was uniqueness. And I found uniqueness to be something really interesting because people do want to be unique. They want to stand out. They want to be significant. You see people, they could be unique by the way they dress. They could be unique by the way they talk. They could be unique by what they do. They could be unique by what they offer. People are unique in their own ways. People can, but they feel the need. It's a true need. And it's, I think that need of wanting to have to feel significant is something, I guess it's like I'm trying to come up with the right word for it, but it seems to be more compelling to people than needs that you would think are more powerful, or needs that you would believe are something that would bring it more of a, that would bring them a little bit more passion. The fourth need that I found, people want to be loved. People want to be loved. And, it's not just being loved by your spouse, being loved by other people, being loved by your peers, being loved by your colleagues, whatever it may be. But there's a need for that. There's a need to feel loved. But I want to flip that around and say, one of my needs when it comes to love, I need to be able to love others. I need to give to others. I need to show other loves. I need to other people love. I need to show them that they're important and that they have a purpose and they're not alone in this world. And those needs are kind of fundamental in nature, I believe. Those four needs. But as I was doing more research, I'm in Orlando, Andrew. As I was doing more research, I realized that people are overlooking two very important needs. Hey, Luann, how are you? I want you to think about this, because this goes back to some of my other lives. But if you look at these two needs I'm about to bring up to you, and I don't know where you are on a scale of 1 to 10 to this, but I know I'm a 10. To learn and to grow as a human being. That's my need. Like, I need to feel that every day I am doing something better and I am growing. And I watch the people who are learning and growing and how they're changing the world and how they're affecting other people. I think it's absolutely outstanding. I think that is a need that is not fundamental. That is a need that we must acquire within ourselves and find within ourselves. And I think it's powerful. And I think it would make you more powerful. Hello, my friend. So that's part of true happiness. The other need I feel compelled, and it's why I do these Facebook Lives. I do it because of you, because I love to give back. I love to give back to the world. Giving back to the world isn't just giving money. It isn't just giving, it's giving your time. It's taking the time to go out of your way to give to other people. So when I look, hey Tracy, how are you? So I hope you watched the replay. This was pretty cool, I think. Giving back is something that automatically gives you gratitude, which automatically creates happiness. So when you think about the need for happiness, when you think about the need for what you truly want to be in this world, why not just grow and give back? I mean, just continue to work on yourself so that you can make other people better. You can offer them whatever it is that you are finding within yourself. So the last need that I believe nobody should have. So I covered 6 needs. 4 were fundamental, 2 are from within. But the last need is to not get comfortable. You have to need to not get comfortable. Because once we get comfortable and once we get complacent, guess what? All these needs mean nothing. Because if you want to feel loved and you're feeling love and all of a sudden that becomes boring, becomes complacent, what's the sense of feeling love? If you need to feel unique and yet you get tired of people telling you how unique you are and you get complacent and you're doing the same things over and over again. It's with every single human need. I mean, there were thousands of them listed, some of them where I didn't even see it as a need. I thought it was more of a want. But then again, that's just me. I mean, maybe it's a need to you and not to me. We see things differently, and that's another great thing. That's another part of, the spice of life. But I found it very interesting that success has no correlation with the needs. Success is seen differently by everybody. The people who see it by money, big houses, and cars, eventually they're going to become a prisoner to that. Because off the balcony, yes, I had to change it up, Craig. What if they lost that? Would they feel worthless? Would they feel that they weren't worthy anymore? Because if somebody can be so happy and express so much happiness, living in a apartment, driving a broken down car, but somehow every day wakes up with such gratitude and such pleasure, because their needs are different. They see the needs. So that maybe they give love to themselves. Maybe they love themselves so much that they don't need love from others. Or maybe they give so much love to other people that that's enough for them. Or maybe they're so unique in their own way that people find them so fascinating. This is how the world is going to change once we are out of this pandemic. If we work on ourselves, if we work on who we are. Don't try working on other people. Work on yourself first. Find those needs, find those wants. I don't like to use the word want because I really want to keep it need. What is it that you need to become the best version of yourself? I've listed 6. 4 of them are, to me, completely fundamental. Completely fundamental. The other 2, learning, growing, and giving back to the world. I feel that need. Hey, Dave, how are you? I feel that need all the time. What do you feel? What is it that you feel that is allowing you to work on yourself? Look, there's a lot going on, but together, if we unite, think about this. I really want you to think about this. Think about us all right now in this Facebook Live becoming team players and coming together with our needs and sharing those needs with the world. Imagine the power that we would have to change the world for the better. Imagine how much power that is. You can go so fast alone, but think about how far we can go together. And what I see right now, what I see in this world and the way it's developing, we need to be together more now than ever. Work on your needs, work on yourself, love, grow, be creative, be dynamic, find out what needs truly make you happy. Danielle, Babam, find out what really makes you happy. My friends, I hope this made sense. I hope you found value. All I want you to do now is to elevate yourself, elevate others. Babam, have a fantastic night, and I can't wait to speak to you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening, everybody. Peace.